Hello and welcome to How Do You Money, the podcast that dives deep into the wallets and minds of everyday people. This week, it's Kev's story.
I was stupid with money and I got into debt. It was just like panicking about where the next bit of money's coming from. 53 years old, I work full-time, HGV driver, 4 adult children, 2 grandchildren now. When I left school and that, no one really spoke to me about money whatsoever. I got me money, I blew it. You just go stupid.
You racked up debt over years, basically just not paying bills.
All sorts of stuff. Providence loan, come to your door to collect the money. If you ain't got it, you're like, oh, if I take out another 100 and then give you the 20 for this week. It was crazy back then.
So how did you come back from that?
There was points where I had 2 jobs. I was a telephone engineer, I was doing that during the day, and then on a Friday and Saturday I was a taxi driver.
Your son Dan was
Yes.
on this podcast previously.
Yes.
Can you tell us that story from your side of it?
Coming to finishing school, he didn't have a clue what he wanted to do, what he was doing. So I pretty much, next thing you know now, he's doing really well for himself.
What's the biggest money mistake that you still think about today? Kev,
Yep,
thanks for being on the podcast.
no problem.
Really appreciate it. This is a British podcast after all. So let's have a moan,
As Brits do.
if you're up for it. What's the one money thing that's pissing you off right now?
Just everyday living and the cost of it. Go shopping on a week. I mean, I'm doing shopping just for 2 of us, me and my wife.
Yeah.
And the cost of it is ludicrous. You go to Tesco's and you buy yourself a tin of beans. Next thing you know, it's costing you 50 quid in the whole shop. But yeah, it's just the day-to-day living food costs. Really, I think it's gone extremely high, and obviously, the amount you get deducted from your wages from when you get paid it, you ain't always got a lot left.
That's it. And is this like a recent, what's the time frame that you've seen that rise?
I would say probably 2 years. It's gone up. You see it's gone up slowly, but in my opinion, it's like you suddenly blink and then you realise how much everything's gone up.
Yeah. And is there one thing in your head that's like, you mentioned beans, but that's the big one. Like the one thing that's gone up that's like, what's the
beef,
hell?
Meat.
Yeah.
Beef, that is ridiculous price now. We used to have it a fair bit. And now it's like a luxury, isn't it, really?
Yeah, this is it. As a vegetarian, I'm all for that, but there you go.
Have you tried beef lately?
No, I have not. Kev, what's the one word you would use to describe your relationship with money?
Oh, that's tough. I'm okay with it, but one word, I want more. But
More?
more.
Why is that?
I have enough. You got enough to live, and sometimes you just think you just want those little extras. But as everyone, you just got to watch your pennies, haven't you?
And is that? But you see, that thing must come from somewhere deep. Have you always had a craving to earn more? Did you grow up with a lot or not much?
I grew up with next to nothing, I suppose. My mum worked, and that, back in them days, everyone had to work. Well, we still have to work now, but it's like when I first moved out and got married and that. Yes, still working and that, but didn't have the money. 3 kids from my wife and that, and she didn't work, so it was always watching the money.
Yeah.
So it took a long time, to get to a stage where I'm not saying I don't have to look at my bank, of course you do, but it's not such a stress as it was back then.
Yeah.
So I suppose from there, how it was when I was a lot younger, and I was stupid with money,
right?
And I got into debt. So it was a long process to get to a stage where I am now through jobs, and that's the key in it. You've got to work. If you want to earn it and you want something, you've got to work for it.
And you said, you were stupid with money.
Yes.
There's always fun stories that come off the back of that. What have you done?
No, I mean, it was like when I was married. You got to love the old catalogues and the Provident loans and things like that at Christmas.
Right.
You know, you just go stupid because back then, I wasn't taught about money at all. I mean, I heard it on the news the other day that they're on about bringing mortgage and money or whatever into schools. I think that's great. That should have been in schools years ago.
100% agree. It's what the podcast is all about, so I like to think that I've had an influence.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, obviously, when I left school and that, no one really spoke to me about money whatsoever. I got my money, I blew it.
Right.
You know, and that was it. And then when I moved out and got married, got my money, blew it. I wasn't worried about, we were stupid. Didn't worry about bills. You know, it's like, oh yeah, it'll be all right. Worry about it next time. But then that next time never comes.
Right.
You know, so
you racked up debt over years, basically just not paying bills.
All sorts of stuff. Yeah,
really?
Over the years. Yeah.
So how did you come back from that? Because you must have hit a point where you're like, okay, we're drowning.
Yeah.
Now.
Ended up we got a divorce. Oh, God, I was 28, I suppose, 28, 29 when I got a divorce.
Yeah.
My mum helped me out. As parents do.
Yeah. Thank you, mum and dad.
and then I suppose from there I woke up.
Really?
Yeah, and realised what I'm going to do. I don't need to get all this credit. I don't need this. I don't need that. And then I started working more. I've always worked. And to the point, knowing if you want something, you got to work for it. There was points where I had 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Just to do it. I was a telephone engineer. I was doing that during the day, and then on a Friday and Saturday, I was a taxi driver.
Yeah.
There's been points where I've delivered pizzas.
Yeah.
You know, it's a second job because it's things that's got to be done.
And was that to fight back against the debt, or just to get yourself more comfortable? Like, what was that? What kind of drove you to go? I need another job. After
the debt was all paid, I suppose I'd done that because it was like I don't want to go in that position again.
Right. Got you.
So
learned the lesson.
Learned my lesson. If I want something, I've got to earn it. So yeah, it was. I need more money. Well, get another job then.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Nice, fair play to you. To be fair.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it takes a lot. It's a long way to get to a position you want.
Yeah, defo. And you said you left school.
Yeah.
No one's given you any talk about money.
Nope.
But later on down the line, your mum helped you out.
Yeah, she helped me out.
What conversations have you had with your mum about money? Like, was there nothing up until that point?
No, nothing at all. It was when I ended up sort of splitting up with the ex-wife. I suppose at that point I told her how much in the shit I was.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And then she helped me out, and then that was it. It was like, right, I don't want to get in that position again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was pretty much the conversation, if you like.
So it's just not gone any even since then.
No, not
nothing.
really.
Yeah.
No.
Mad, isn't it?
But then I suppose there now didn't have to be a conversation because I'd gone through the crap.
Yeah.
So I learned what was what.
Yeah. And what you said again, you said the crap.
Yeah.
What paint a picture of the crap like at that moment? Like what was the stress, I guess?
Literally wondering if I'd be able to go to work the next day, if I got any money for petrol.
Really?
You know, things like that. But I had to find it somehow because otherwise you don't go to work, you don't get paid. And it was just like panicking about where the next bit of money's coming from. And then when I was in debt and everything, the Provident loan, you know, come to your door to collect the money.
Really?
It was a weekly loan thing.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got it, you're like, oh, if I take out another 100 and then give you the 20 for this week. It was crazy back then, back in the 90s and that. You know, that's how it was.
That's bad, isn't it?
It is really bad.
Because people talk to me about, and again, this is sort of more my generation, who, you know, you leave school, you get posts offering you credit cards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of the same thing, but sort of further down the line, right? A few years later.
Yeah.
It's always been there.
The thing is, it's credit is thrown into your face too much, and I find it like crazy the fact that the more credit you have, the more credit you can get. You know, it's like once you've got one credit card, you got all these companies offering you other credit cards. And I think to myself, back then, I might have thought, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. But now I look at it and think, yeah, but if I accepted all them credit cards, all with $5,000 of credit, next thing you know, you're up to your eyeballs in it.
Yeah.
And you're stuffed again.
That's it. But it's kind of it's weird that it's designed to be like that, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I normally like to ask people with work.
Yep.
Did you chase the money or chase a passion?
I suppose money. Not that I've got any, but it's like I in my head I feel that everyone has an opportunity to earn money. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you choose to work, if you choose shop work, you're not going to get paid as much unless you progress through to management and stuff like that. So yes, that's what someone wants to do. You follow it, but you'll still earn enough to make a living, because I suppose that's what the minimum wage is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying it's a lot. You're not going to get the luxuries, but everyone's got a choice for what path of job they want. But every person, if you don't like the job or you want more money, change it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And this is coming from someone who's done all sorts, right?
Oh, I've done I've done a fair few.
Yeah.
Telephone engineer, worked in a garage, delivered pizzas, HIAB, HGV. I've done shop work.
Yeah.
You know, when I left school, I've done shop work, but it wasn't for me. I wanted something different.
And it was all these decisions money based. Do you think? Or was it a bit? It was a bit of sort of.
It was a little bit money based, as in I need to earn more.
Yeah.
But also, I want to do something I want to do. Not you're doing it your whole life. You work in your whole life. You don't want to do something you hate.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, now I love my job. You know, I play with a crane all day. I drive around a lorry and play with a crane. You know, so yeah, it's enjoyable. That's what you got to do. You got to enjoy what you do.
So, would you say that you found a passion sort of through chasing the money?
In a way, yeah. Because you look for a job because you need the money, and I always wanted an HGV.
Yeah.
I landed it, and yes, I enjoy it. Why wouldn't I enjoy it? I play with a crane all day. You know, I drive a lorry and then play with a crane. Yeah, I enjoy my job, and you're doing your work all your life. Find something you enjoy.
Yeah. Because
if you don't like it, you're just going to be miserable.
That's it. And have you seen that in other people?
Yeah. When people really moan about their job or can't be bothered to go to work, throw a sickie. If you throw in a sickie, time to change job.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you're not enjoying it. I mean, no one loves work. No one wants to go to work. We do it because we have to.
Yeah.
And that's it, bottom line. I don't think I've ever met anyone whose alarm goes off and it's like, yippee, I've got to go to work. Yeah, no one does that.
Yeah.
So we do it because we've got bills.
That's it, yeah.
And that's it. So find something you enjoy.
I'll continue aspiring to being a cake tester because then I will be like that.
Yeah, exactly that.
Let's talk about relationships then. You said obviously in your early relationship with your first wife, you were chaos with money.
Yes.
All going off.
Yeah.
What's it like now in your current relationship? And what's off limits when you talk about it?
I suppose me and Elaine, we haven't really sat down and spoke about it.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, not as such. We're adult. You know, it's just
plain and simple. Yeah.
It's like you got your money. Yes, we got a joint account. We put money in there, and there's the mortgage, there's your bills, there's your shopping, etc. She has her bills, I have my bills. I put petrol in my car, she puts petrol in her car. You know, and yeah, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
And if we go out, it's nothing like, I bought the meal last time, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like that. It's just like, oh, yeah, pay for it. You know?
Yeah.
Whoever. It makes no odds, because if she was short, then I'd help her. If I was short, she would help me. So yeah.
Do you think you'd struggle if you sort of found someone and they were like that? And they were like, well, I got lunch yesterday, so
yeah, I think, yeah, I think, I mean, we're married. When you're with someone and you're married, it's 50-50, innit?
Well, it should be, but it's people do mad stuff.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I've fallen in the trap. My wife, for a while, we did that. The whole, you bought the last thing, I'll buy this thing.
Yeah.
Which sort of
sometimes it'd be like, if we go out or whatever, and let's just say, for instance, we went out for a meal, Elaine she might pay for the taxi and I'll pay for the food, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But it's not spoke about. It just
happened.
It just happens because it's like, that's how it is.
Yeah. That's good. Well, I was lucky that you kind of landed on that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
When it comes to spending,
yep.
What emotion drives your spending?
Excitement.
Yeah?
Yeah, if I'm buying something, for me, I get excited, or I think, or going out, it's like, it's if you're spending money on something for yourself and something you're excited for, that you're happy because it's for you.
Yeah.
It's for yourself, and the same as when it comes to Christmas and stuff. I enjoy buying the stuff for other people to see their faces.
Yeah.
It's to spend, it's happy and excitement.
And do you think you are a sort of spender rather than a saver in that case?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they say there's a spender and a saver in every relationship. Is that your relationship? You're the spender?
Oh, yeah. So's Elaine, really, with the amount of Amazon packages that get delivered.
I like to joke with my wife. If we get a package, I'd go, "Oh, what's she ordered now?"
Yeah,
shout
exactly.
to the neighbours.
Well, yeah, exactly. We was after a box or something, or a packet for something the other day.
Yeah,
and we couldn't find one. And my comment was, "Don't worry, you'll probably get an Amazon package in the next day or two." We both spend, but not stupidly.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I'd buy crap. Stuff that's not needed.
What, like?
You just see something and think, oh yeah, that's good, and you buy it and you open it and then you put it in the cupboard and you never see it.
Okay.
It's just rubbish. But now, you grow up. Yes, I buy some rubbish, but it's something which I want instead of I buy it just because.
Yeah.
I started collecting something new. Well, I've always collected Star Wars, but I've started collecting these stupid figures. There's these stormtroopers sat on the toilet and stuff like that. It's. But
that's what you're doing right now.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Right.
I've got a couple: boxing, football.
Yeah.
The next one I want is stormtroopers playing poker.
But doesn't that come under the crap? Like, what's the difference between now and then?
I can afford it.
Right. So you're allowing it.
I'm allowing
it. You're like,
yeah. Get one every couple of months.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
If I see something, I'm not going to go and buy the whole set and want it.
Right. Yeah.
You got to know the budget.
Yeah.
It's.
But it's a journey to get to that point, isn't it? The budgeting phase.
Yes. Yeah. And it's a grown-up thing, isn't it? You got to think to yourself, right, I want that, but can I get that? No, you need to wait a month.
It's that discipline, isn't it?
Yes.
It's hard to cultivate.
Yeah.
What's the biggest money mistake that you still think about today?
An old credit card, I suppose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, the one specific one that you went big on? Or
Yeah. I went big, and that's when it absolutely spiraled.
Right.
So, yeah.
And why does it still come up in your head today?
I suppose that was the learning curve.
That was it.
Yeah. That was we are talking 25, 30 years ago, but that was the learning curve.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, what have I done?
Yeah. It's mad how much it stays with you, these kind of things, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. If there's that one thing, it's stick in your head, and that'd be why you don't go down that road again.
Yeah. How much was it, if you're willing to say?
It's about 9,500, I believe.
9,500.
Yeah.
And was that maxed out? You just did the
maxed
whole
out.
Yeah.
Maxed out. Yeah.
And do you remember what it was on? Or was it just you didn't even think about it? You
Didn't
just
even think about it. I think a lot of it was furniture, TV,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's
Mad, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, the opposite of that then.
Yeah.
Let's go stormtroopers aside. What's the best thing you have spent money on?
My car.
Yeah? Talk to me about your car.
No, I've always wanted a Mustang and I've bought one.
You bought a Mustang?
Yeah, but you got to say your house.
Yeah.
You know, it's your house because it's an investment and so forth. But aside from that, it's my car.
Yeah.
It's the best thing I've ever bought in my life.
No regrets.
No regrets.
How long have you had it?
3 years now.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's when you know, if you hit past a year mark with a car, from my experience.
I used to change my car every couple of years.
Really?
Always.
Without fail?
Without fail. I was like, I'm bored of that.
Yeah.
I got bored of cars, so I changed it.
Yeah.
I'm not bored of this one.
Not with a Mustang?
Nah.
Oh, maybe that's like some sage money advice there. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not happy with a car,
Yeah.
just get a Mustang.
Yeah, if you're not happy, get yourself a Mustang, and then you'll save yourself some money and buy another cars because you won't need one.
Well, there's an interesting thing about cars. I've got this book up here called The Psychology of Money.
Yep.
Have you ever read it?
No.
Recommend it. It's an interesting read.
Right.
The guy who wrote it talks about when he was younger. He lives in America. He used to be a car valet. So he'd be outside hotels, driving people's cars, parking them. And it was quite a posh hotel, and he'd see like Porsches, Lamborghinis, everything. And he'd get to go in them and just thought, oh, so cool when you see these cars rock up. And he sort of realised that when he looked at these cars, he was never thinking about the person driving the car. He just thought, oh, that car is cool.
Yeah.
But the people who buy the car, like a Lamborghini, are doing it to show off.
Yes.
So it's like a bit of a paradox where it's like, you're buying it for this. Does that relate to you? Have you bought it a bit to sort of show off, or is it not to do with that?
I've always wanted one.
Yeah.
And the opportunity came up, so I bought one.
Yeah. And when you say the opportunity came up, what, you found one that was the right price? Or
when I went to the States, me and the wife, me and Elaine, we went to the States for our 50th.
Yeah.
And she hired a Mustang for us to drive from LA to Vegas.
Very cool.
I've always wanted a Mustang, and then from driving it, it was like, I now need one.
Really?
Need. When we got back, I found one online, and yes, I bought it. But I think myself, I've always wanted one. I'll work bloody hard. Why shouldn't I?
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh, fair play. So the seed was planted in America.
Yeah, and I didn't get it. I don't sort of, hey, look at me, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I know when I'm driving it, I mean, I use it every day for work. You drive it to and from work. You know, people look and, you know, yes, it's a nice car. But I bought it for me, not for anyone else to like.
Yeah.
You know.
That's good. Yeah. So again, it's different people, different scenarios, right? Because imagine some people who are like loaded and buying Lambos. Yeah. They're just buying it for the look, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is it. I've got a scenario for you now, Kev.
Yep.
Tomorrow, or Monday, let's say, you get a message from your boss.
Yep.
Kev, you've done some cracking crane work this week or this month. I'm giving you a bonus, £1,000.
Yeah.
What are you spending on that? First thought, bang.
Holiday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up. I mean, we go on holiday, but you can never have enough, can you? You know?
So nothing's going into savings of that £1,000.
No.
Because it's interesting, because people have such different answers for this question.
Yeah.
One person I know answered this question and said he put 800 quid in savings. And for me, and I'm very much a spender mentality as well.
Yeah.
Can't get my head around it.
No. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't specifically go, that's savings, that's bills, that's me.
Right.
What I got left at the end of the month before I get paid again, okay, that's fine. I haven't spent that.
That's saved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't spent that, so that's fine.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
You know, but through the month, if I want something and I can afford it, if we want to go out, we go out.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I don't think I have to put this in savings. I have to do that.
No. Well, again, different people. Some people are like, it's the first thing they think of. They go, savings first.
Yeah. But then I suppose that's, again, that goes back to what have you been taught?
Yeah, very true.
You know, my mum never had a conversation with me about savings and this, that, and the other. So, yeah, it depends what happened back in the day when you're growing up.
Yeah. Have you had conversations with your children about money?
Not full-on conversations, but little conversations, as in, you know, you want something, you got to work for it.
Yeah.
Don't do what I done. You know, the basics, if you like.
Yeah.
But not if you do this and you do that and invest in this, nothing like that. No, but the basics.
So I feel like it's a good time to mention that your son Dan was
Yes.
on this podcast previously.
Yes.
And he gave you credit actually for him actually getting into work. Said you sort of gave him a bit of a kick up the arse.
Yeah, too right. Don't be a bum.
Don't be a bum. The strap line of your like parenthood. Can you tell us that story from your side of it? I mean, how did it look when Dan finished school?
When it was coming to finishing school, he didn't have a clue what he wanted to do, what he was doing, nothing at all.
Yeah.
So,
as many of us do, to be fair to him.
Yeah, and that's the point. Like I said earlier, everyone can choose what way they want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he just didn't seem to be interested.
Right.
In knowing what he wanted to do. Didn't really care for what he wanted to do, anything like that. So I pretty much found a college for him down in Woolston in the woodwork. And next thing you know now, he's doing really well for himself. But yeah, he wasn't that fussed about doing anything.
No.
But I made sure he was fussed.
Just pushed him into it. Yeah. Have you had to do the same with any of your other kids?
No. But I do. I have, again, the same as I said earlier. You want something, you got to work for it. Yeah. And I've always said that. Yeah. For them, you know, you can't have it just given to you on a plate.
That's true. Well, I mean, it's the right mentality, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Another scenario for you then. Go on. Weekly shop.
Yep.
Where'd you go out of interest?
Tesco's.
Tesco's. Yeah.
Yep.
You go around the aisles. How much are you thinking about how much something is pounds per gram, or like if something's on a deal, or?
I'm not. I do my shopping list. Yeah. I know what I want, and I will get what I need.
Full stop.
Full stop.
You're not trying to go, oh, these beans are like own brand and it's like cheaper.
No, I get what I need. What I'm cooking for the week, I need this, I need this, I need this. Yeah. I will get that. Yeah. If I'm walking around and there's an offer on something, yep, I will look at it. But
something that you're already going to get, or something not?
Something that I'm probably already going to get.
Yeah.
If there's an offer, I might think, oh yeah, I'll keep one in the cupboard or whatever.
Oh, you get a couple. Yeah.
So, but other than that, I don't go around looking for the bargains, because although there's a bargain, there's an offer, do I need it? Am I going to use it? No. So it don't matter if it's a bargain.
So it's literally just whatever you're getting.
Whatever I'm cooking for the week, I will get that.
You ever done a raid of the yellow stickers?
Yeah, I have done. You know, look at if I haven't taken a bit of meat out of the freezer. Yeah. And I'm at Tesco's and there's, it's out of date today. Yeah, I'll buy that. It's nice and cheap. Thank you very much. I'm cooking it now.
Right, okay.
You know, I'll do that.
That's the scenario.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, a bit of a deep question now.
Go on.
And you do get some interesting answers out of this one. If you could have one money conversation with someone else now that would improve your life the most, who would it be with, and what would it be about?
Don't know who with, to be honest, but I'd like to have had a conversation with someone years and years ago. Yeah. So I'd be in a better position, you know, investment, savings, whatever, you know. But who with, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say Stephen Fry. No.
Stephen Fry. That's allowed. Hey, it's a free podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, but a conversation that would have happened 30 years ago. So you know what to expect, instead of getting to a position, waiting all these years to think, I don't have to look at the bank now to go shopping.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so.
Okay, nice. And this is not really an advice podcast,
No.
but I like to ask everyone for like
Okay.
a little golden nugget, like the best bit of advice you'd give to someone about money. What would it be for you?
Don't just blow it. You know, work and don't just blow it. And simple as that. Like you said earlier, you get spenders, you get savers. Yeah, spend it, but don't blow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It was interesting, Kev. At the start of the podcast, you were saying that sort of the thing that's pissing you off at the most at the moment is the weekly shop.
Yeah.
And then you just said that you don't really look at the deals.
I know. No, exactly. It's because it's what you need. Everyone needs food.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's the one thing you change, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheaper food. Lovely stuff. Well, Kev, thanks so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. If anything in this podcast resonated with you, make sure to tell someone you talk with about money about this podcast. Like, subscribe, and do all that lovely stuff. We'll see you next time.